Y'all, it's hot. I'm supposed to be filming an entirely different video right now, but I have so many thoughts. I have so many thoughts, and I have nobody else to talk to about this. So I think I need to start a series on my channel called I Don't Have Anybody Else to Talk to About This. My hair looks freaking crazy. But girl, okay. Netflix just put out their their version of People We Meet on Vacation. And I'm not like y'all, okay? I don't have a history of being disappointed by a movie rendition of a book. Like this is my first time. This is my first time this ever happened to me. And I have so much to say. I have so much to say. So if you have not seen it, if you have not read the book, don't watch this. Obviously it's gonna be spoilers. But literally, this is one of my favorite books. And like girl, what is actually happening in the world? So let's I don't even know where to start. Okay, I don't even know where to start. The casting. First of all, my best friend told me about this like the day before it came out. She's like, "Oh, did you see like it's coming out?" And I literally screamed. Like, there's an audio recording in our text messages of me screaming because, like, what do you mean? So I do what any normal person does. I run to Google and I look up the cast. Okay, I need to know who they're casting because I have a very distinct vision of what Poppy looks like in my head, and so does my best friend. We were on the same page with how she looks. So when I seen whoever this girl, I don't know who she is, no shade to her, that is not Poppy. Poppy is a strawberry blonde with probably some freckles somewhere. She has curly hair, like maybe even a tan. Okay. So when I seen this girl, I'm like, why is she a brunette? Like, that's not even Poppy. Second of all, the dude, I'm less mad about his casting because while I do see Alex as like, I don't know why my camera keeps going dark, but while I do see Alex as like, he's nerdy, but I see him as like a Matthew Gray Goobler kind of nerdy, like curly hair. He's kind of annoying. I will say he is kind of annoying, but like I said, I'm less upset about the Alex casting besides the fact that he's not hot because Alex is supposed to be like nerdy but like hot, at least in my opinion, and this dude was not hot. So no Tino Shea, like he wasn't. So I'm like, okay. I liked the movie though. It was cute. I will give the movie itself like a 6 out of 10, maybe even a 5 out of 10. But my issues that I had was them leaving out or completely changing details that didn't need to be changed. Okay. First of all, the biggest one. The biggest one is kind of like the main one. Why one, the casting, but two, why did they switch Palm Springs to Barcelona? Okay, the Palm Springsness of it all, the last trip that they took to the brother's wedding or whatever was supposed to be in Palm Springs. That I had such a vivid like imagery in my head of what the Palm Springs hotel looked like. It was supposed to be them in a dingy hotel. The one thing they did right that was almost identical to my vision or like when I was reading it was the well, you know when she cut the tarp. If y'all are watching this, y'all probably already know what happens in the story. But when she cut the tarp and they start making out, that is how that looked in my head. I seen the oranges and like the orange on the wall, you know what I mean? Like that scene was like identical to how I read it. But the hotel or the place that they were staying, the Airbnb itself, was not what I envisioned. And I was just like, no, like it's not supposed to be this nice place with a broken AC. They're supposed to be in a dingy hotel. A dingy hotel, like the dingy hotel they were in the beginning when they was traveling. So I did not like that. And I wanted to see the like little mini adventures that they took in Palm Springs. Like I'm pretty sure I remember distinctly they went to some kind of museum or they went to see like some kind of like dinosaur in the desert and it was so hot everywhere they were driving, and then like there was like an issue with like the car they were renting or something like that. I wanted to see that. Like that was so imperative to like my vision of the story and like how they got cool again. Two, okay, two. I got upset because where is the men dressed in gold and like I think there was like I don't y'all please correct me if I'm lying. But when they went to the brother's wedding, I don't know if it was the wedding, the actual wedding part, the reception, or if it was the wedding rehearsal. But they said they had men like covered in gold and like serving stuff, and then they had like contortionist or something. Am I making that up? Like I could have sworn like they had like fire breathers. Like it was crazy. It was like beautiful and it was like, like artsy. That wedding that they did in that movie was boring as hell. Y'all spent the whole budget to go to Barcelona. Y'all could have just did Palm Springs. It would have been cheaper. And two, y'all could have gave us the wedding reception and the grand scale of everything because one, I did the dress that she had on. I don't know if it says she had on a green dress in the book, but that dress is exactly what I envisioned her wearing. But also, like, I expected the wedding to look like the book. Like, I wanted the grand wedding because, like, his brothers are like extra and they're fabulous, and I love that. And I wanted to see the grand wedding. So when they gave us that boring ass, vanilla ass wedding, I said, "Oh no, oh no, 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 no." Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I feel like I'm having a Mandela effect because one, I read this book years ago, but like I said, it's one of my favorite books. I remember certain details. At the end, why did they make Shorty a flight attendant? Because I'm pretty sure in the end, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, Poppy goes back to what was it? Ohio? Something like that. She goes back to their home state and he's at work. Like I get y'all trying to be cute with the she don't like to run and she ran for him. That's not giving. Okay. We read the book. That's not giving. I remember she went back to the high school where he was working. And I don't remember. I think she ran into the ex-girlfriend there. And the ex-girlfriend told her that he was at the bar with the other work friends or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember that detail, but I remember she had an exchange with the ex-girlfriend. And then she goes to the bar when he's there with his other like work friends or whatever, and like something happens where she ends up crying, like she ends up running out the bar and crying, and then he runs out after her or something, and then they have like an exchange and then they make up and then they decide to like be together. I don't know why they didn't do that. That would have been so much more dramatic. Maybe the actress can't cry. I'm not shading her. I'm just saying like that's not my Poppy. But don't change my story. Let me just say this now because Netflix, I seen, was it last year or the year before that? I seen that they were making For Blood and Ash into a movie. Netflix was doing it, or was it Amazon Prime? I don't remember. One of y'all. Y'all better not mess up that Poppy, okay? Y'all better not mess up that Poppy. Y'all better not mess up that Castile because I swear to you, I will have a full blown meltdown all over this internet. Okay, y'all will see a video of me having a meltdown over this internet because y'all need to be extra consistent when it comes to that book. That Poppy needs to be on point. That Castile needs to be on point. That Kieran needs to be on point. Y'all need to go call Rome Flynn right now. Call Rome Flynn right now. Get him on the phone. Tell him that is Kieran. Everybody, that's Kieran. Okay. Period. That's him. So when that movie comes out, I'm not like this, y'all. Like I said, this is my first time being in a situation where there's a book that's being adapted into a movie that I give a fuck about. Okay, so when For Blood and Ash comes out, I'm stressed. I need a Game of Thrones type budget. I need a Game of Thrones type attention to detail. I need everything to be correct. I need to feel it. I need to believe it. I need to believe that we actually there in this world because I'm so serious. Like I'm so serious. I'm excited for that, but I'm also scared because after this, I didn't even know this movie was happening. I found out the day before that this movie was happening, and what we got was not what the book gave. Okay, y'all making that one dude who's in every movie, the hot guy that drives the boat that Poppy was supposed to hook up with. Why y'all didn't make her hook up with him? Because it said in the book that she hooked up with him. Anyways, um, I'm glad y'all made Daisy black. Daisy, I don't remember if she was black in the book, but Daisy was fine, so I'll let y'all slide with that. But the man driving the boat was not hot. He wasn't. Y'all could have got a hot guy that was a little dumb. That would have worked better. What else? Um, the outfits was okay. I like the New Orleans outfit. Her man in New Orleans, the one that she kept saying, "Oh my god, my boyfriend sucks." He was hotter than Alex. So it's like, girl, he a chef. He a little dumb, kind of an asshole, but like he looked better than Alex. Two, I like the way that they kind of like showed how like Alex was always like looking at her even in situations where he's not supposed to be looking at her. Like when he was with Daisy, like this girl is all over him and like she's all over this dude, but he's like looking out for her. I love that. I don't know. I thought that was so cute. Um I feel like we're missing a trip. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, it's been years since I read the book. I feel like we're missing a trip, but I know they didn't miss a trip. Tuscany, okay, Tuscany happened. The guy being black, that's cool. Like we love some diversity, sprinkle it in where it makes sense. Um, yeah, I don't know what other details. I know the apartment. I was very pleased with the casting of the apartment because in my head that is exactly what her apartment looks like. Um, yeah, like other than that, it was just like the casting and those few scenes that really grinded my gears. And I know y'all like, oh, well, it can't be perfect. Yes, it can. Okay, y'all got all those other details perfectly. Y'all got the tarp scene where they was making out. Y'all got that done perfectly. Okay, y'all just didn't like Barcelona was so random. That was so random. Y'all did not have to do that. Y'all got the apartment perfectly. The house, his house, the one his grandma's or his auntie, whoever. I think it was his grandma. That house looks exactly how I pictured it in my head. Like it looks exactly how I pictured it in my head. So it's proof that y'all can get stuff right. Y'all just wanted to be rogue and try to be different. Don't be different no more. If y'all casting movies, y'all need to sit there and go talk to Book Talk. Y'all need to do some surveys. Y'all need to hire somebody that's really in the community who really has a love for these books and yeah, because when y'all doing the casting, y'all trying to go rogue, y'all trying to be different. I need to see some actresses that's not already out there. This is the perfect time for y'all to get them smaller actresses to get their big break because y'all are out here playing in people's face. I don't want to see people that I know. Okay, the boat dude driving a boat. He done been in too many movies. Y'all could have got some fine young actor with curly hair. Like y'all could have did better. Y'all got lazy and y'all got greedy. Don't do that no more. Don't let it happen no more because when I tell you I have a whole nother video to film and it's already hot, I flew to this camera. Okay, when I was done watching that movie, I had so many thoughts. Okay, I thought the ending was cute where they did the them on the beach and it looked like the book cover. That was cute. Y'all ate that. Okay, it was kind of corny, but it was cute. Like y'all ate that. Um, so yeah, I would say a 5.5 to a 6 out of 10. Don't leave out no details no more. And also, it wasn't enough for her with her best friend. I'm pretty sure she talked to her best friend more in the book than y'all had her talking to her best friend in the movie. Like the girl that they did the bike with. Yeah. Anyways, girl, I'm probably forgetting something. Oh, also, if you, I would love. Okay, I get that y'all did People We Meet on Vacation. That was great, but it was such a missed opportunity to do Happy Place because I'm not saying like I get it, y'all want diversity. I'm all for diversity, but it was such a missed opportunity because there's a fine black girl in that book, and I what's that movie? The movie where Gina Rodriguez, niggas give me the heebie. That girl, the movie where she was crying and she was dating Lakeith Stanfield and her friend was like real fine and she had dreads and she was like was she dark skinned? I think she was dark skinned. That is who I picture the girl from Happy Place. And Happy Place is the reason that I'm obsessed with Maine. Like, listen, I love Emily Henry Down. Like, that's one of my favorite authors. But y'all should have did that movie because in that book they made Maine seem like the most beautiful place ever. And now I want a place in Maine. Y'all like, bro. I have a beef with Emily Henry books, but I have to read the other two before I get on here and make a video about it, because I have thoughts. Okay, like I have thoughts, and I've seen a pattern within the 2 books that I really like by her, and I hope that that's not a pattern in every single book that she has. But I have to read Funny Story, and then I have to read what is it, Beach Read? I have to read that, okay? And I'm just gonna see, because Happy Place and People We Meet on Vacation, they have a similar theme, and I don't like it, and I need to see first. But yeah, total missed opportunity to do Happy Place, because that casting could have been perfect. Okay, we could have had baddies on baddies, because like all her friends is baddies. I'm pretty sure. In my head, they was baddies. Baddies on baddies. Like, anyways, missed opportunity. Hopefully, y'all do that next. And if y'all do, call me, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, like my vision, like it's y'all close to the vision. Y'all be close to my vision. Y'all just, I'm the best with casting. Y'all just give me a group of actors. I will pick out the look, and then we'll see their skills, and then we put them in there. I need to be a casting director, okay? Y'all need to have me in them rooms, because I read these books passionately. Don't call me a nerd. My man be calling me a nerd all the time, because I made him watch this movie, and I had so many notes by the end of the movie. So many notes. So, anyways, we're back on our book run. Okay, I'm picking my next book to read. I am about to start The Grim Reaper's Lawyer. I want to start it all the way from the beginning. I do, but I think I'm gonna just start over with God's Missing Lawyer. But anyways, I've yapped for long enough. Subscribe to be along for the ride. Thank y'all for listening to me yap. If you watch that movie and you have thoughts, please let me know. Because the first thing me and my best friend said when we seen this cast is Poppy is a strawberry blonde. What are we doing with a brunette? Like, she's supposed to be, girl. Anyways, pissing me off. Like I said, whoever doing the For Blood and Ash movie, do not play with me. I'm so serious. Y'all need to call me. But anyway, subscribe to be along for the ride. I'm about to go stream. I will see y'all in the next. Bye.
Got ARPs and Glock jams, don't trip, it's plenty poles. Swing the back door, I'm the back end, bitch, I'm throwing foes. Shorty throwing foes, I'm throwing balls back out and overthrow.